Okay, so episode 3 got kind of cut off because I didn't start a timer and make sure that I was within my time limits. Because I do a style where it's just straight from the PS4. I have 15 minutes per recording, and that's how long my episodes are going to be. I don't know, a minute intro, 12 minutes, and then a closer. I didn't keep track of that during the time, during my time frame. So, that was bad on me. I tried to re-record it, and it didn't go too well. I just didn't feel it emphasized enough. But I mean, back to the whole anger issues. You don't, and it goes to any you know thing that can negatively impact your life, or not necessarily even something that negatively impacts your life, but something that you could do better is personal growth. It's like just this big thing on my mind. You know, it. I mean, I can't even begin to describe, you know, what personal growth does for you when you actually, succeed in a large amount of personal growth. You know, even small amounts of personal growth make you feel like you're on top of the world. And I'm probably going to end up emphasizing it a lot these first few episodes because I'm in the middle of, you know, growing myself, trying to expand what, my thought processes are and all that good stuff, trying to grow myself as a person. And I feel, like sharing this sort of journey, I feel like sharing it is a good thing for not only myself, so that other people can give me feedback on issues that I'm having to help me with my personal growth, but that other people can look at how I'm growing, how I'm doing, what I'm doing to improve myself, and hopefully be inspired to, you know, improve themselves. It's not necessarily, you know, like like I'm the poster child for, personal growth, because I'm not. I have a lot of issues with changing certain aspects. I get lazy. I get, just like everybody else, I get lazy on, going to the gym because I'm getting to that age where my metabolism's going down. I can't eat like a horse and not, go to the gym on a regular basis. I just, it's not happening, you know. Um, I want to share my personal growth with with other people, build a community around helping each other grow as, people, as, living creatures on this planet, to help benefit, whether it just be, your neighborhood, or you go to the Peace Corps or the Army, or you're a politician moving towards, helping society. It's just, I want to share my own way, my journey with others, and hopefully, take these, game playing vlogs and help other people in situations, and have other people help me within my own situations. Um, I, I don't know how much more I can put emphasis on it without, sounding like I'm forcing it down people's throat, or forcing it down my own throat, because, people who preach a lot tend to sound like they're forcing it, and I don't ever want to make it sound forced. Is personal growth is something I want to do for myself. Help me with, I'm engaged. I'm in between jobs, picking up weird little hobbies like YouTube, and, you know, trying to it's sort of, it's like I'm reevaluating my life, reevaluating my goals and what I need, what I want to achieve within, the next, year, decade, lifetime, depending, not even depending, it's just years, decades, lifetime. You're always trying to reach for newer goals, bigger heights, not, it sometimes it tends to make people maybe a bit greedy, but, you know, you're always going to try to reach further. And if you're not trying to reach further, you need to reevaluate yourself a little bit, because you can't stay at the same station. You know, you can't. I explained it a lot in episode 3. You know, the last episode, I explained it a lot. You know, the personal growth thing. You know, you have to be able to understand where you're lacking, whether that be, you know, your education, my stuttering. You know, I lack the verbal communication. You know, I can, you know, type up an email real fast and explain everything perfectly in words most of the time, to most people anyway. You know, there are some times where I seize up. You know, I don't do the best job, but I do my best at, you know, communicating the way I can. And I need to, you know, part of my personal growth journey is about my speech. It's about being able to stop stuttering and not have to pause so long in between, you know, comments and subjects. You know, that's what I'm working on, you know, and I want to, you know, share it with people, and hopefully they can take what they learn from me in this channel and apply it into their lives to help them, you know, instead of, you know, being greedy with, you know, information and making it seem, you know, like, you know, I'm doing all this, I'm doing all this, I'm doing all this, you know, you're not doing anything. I don't want it to be like that. I want to, you know your stories about personal growth. What, you know, hit me up on, you know, Twitter, Twitch, you know, email me, you know, grow. I want to, you know, grow an actual community, rather than just, you know, releasing a video every couple of days, or a couple of videos every couple of days. You know, I really want to take this farther than just, you know, myself. You know, I want to get help and give help on personal growth. You know, that's my goal at this point in time, is just achieving what I want to be achieving and help other people achieve what they want to achieve. You know, I feel that sometimes, you know, kids or even adults, when you feel like you don't have anybody, you know, helping you, or, you know, wanting to see you grow, I want to, you know stories and learn more about other people. You know, I don't want it to just be, you know, a one-man show my whole life. You know, I want it to be something that I want to push myself and help others push themselves forward within their lives. Because if you're not moving forward, I mean, I think I've stated it before. If you're not moving forward, you're staying in the same place and staying in the same situation. I mean, you can fall into depression, and, or, you know, worse. You know, in worst case scenarios, you can fall really, really down and low about yourself, or you just become content with being, I don't know, if you're, you know, like the whole anger issues thing. You don't want to be content on being, you know, this horrible person to everybody else. You don't, I mean, I don't know if you find it fun. I sure as hell don't. You know, I don't find it fun to make other people feel like crap. You know, I did for years, where, you know, it was just kind of, I was the bully, and I got bullied, and I bullied people because it was just kind of the thing to do, and you know, that I had to change that, because just hurting people, you really hurt yourself as well as them. You know, personal growth. You gotta always keep, you know, what is this? How is this going to impact my life? Whether it be positive or negative. And sometimes you don't, you know, you're not going to think about yourself or others when you're doing actions, when it comes down to your personal growth, or, you know, your spouse or your brother or your sister, and you're trying to help them get past an issue that they're having. You know, you're not always going to be selfish, but sometimes you do have to be selfish. And, you know, as being somebody who is trying to tackle their goals and achieve things within their lives, you have to be able to make those, what's worth doing and what's not worth doing. You know, So keep all that in mind. I still don't know what I'm doing here, though. Not to, abruptly change subjects and topics. I still don't 100% know. I think I'm going to have to push this mountain out and, hollow it. I don't know. Probably, all the leftover cobblestone and stone and dirt, fill it in, make it look like a nice side of a mountain. Like, I think I like this little drop off, and then, if I take it out 2 blocks down there, it's 2 blocks each layer that way, and 2 blocks each layer that way, just to keep that nice kind of rugged look on it. I really, I like the whole organic build, the natural looking mountains that might not necessarily be natural, but they look like they're supposed to be there. It's not like a flat cliff face. That's not the style I'm going for. I don't want to go for that style. I want it to be, a dynamic kind of textured. I want it to be textured. I don't want it to seem flat and ugh. Nobody. I don't. There are people that like flat builds. I personally hate flat builds. I don't like watching people do flat builds. I don't like building flat builds. I'd like to have that texture. Add a stair here and there on a wall to make it indent and look nice. All those sorts of good little tidbits when you're actually doing a big build, or not even a big build, even if it's like a small little cottage. A nice little bit more detailed. You kind of want to do that. But it looks like I am coming to the end of the episode. I don't have very much time left on recording. So, hopefully hopefully these episodes help you, and hopefully I get help from you guys. If you would like to live chat with me, I am live pretty much every day on Twitch. I am in Pacific Standard Time, so it will be about noon my time is typically when I stream. I work around my fiance's work so that she doesn't feel like she needs to be alienated all day while I'm streaming. So, if you would like to, if you enjoy this and you want to live chat, twitch.tv/SirThomasCraft, look me up, smack that follow button, and, hopefully we can do a little bit more. There's my skin. Look, oh, I'm cute, look at that, I'm cute, what's up, oh, so this is me waving goodbye, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Smack that subscribe button if you enjoyed the videos, or, just make sure you come back, and you see the progress on this beautiful, beautiful world. Have a great day.